What's up, guys? Tyler here with Gamin' Hard, and today we are in Orlando, and we're going to be going after one of the toughest bosses of the game, without a doubt, and regarded by many to be the toughest. It is Smough and Ornstein, and I just kind of wanted to show you the area leading up to the boss battle, because I've been having something kind of weird going on. I guess I'm getting Gravelorded. Because I've been having a lot of Black Phantom NPCs popping up throughout my game. I don't really know like how long you can be Gravelorded for, but this has been going on for about 24 hours. I've had Black Phantom NPCs pretty much all throughout Orlando. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with this, but actually, I've killed Solaire, and actually how that came to pass is it wasn't my intention to kill him. I like to actually have him for a couple of boss battles, because I think it's useful to use Solaire sometimes to kind of distract the boss. I even did it with the game's final boss. I summoned Solaire and had him kind of distract the boss so I wasn't just getting pounded on constantly, and I could kind of come up behind him and hit him while he was pounding on Solaire, and I'd kind of hoped to do that this time around, but actually what wound up happening here was I wound up summoning Solaire for the Smough and Ornstein boss battle, and I just ran straight to the boss door, so I kind of ran past those big giant guardians that are in that room there, and Solaire didn't follow me. And I don't know what happened, if he got stuck doing battle with them, but I went into the boss door, and throughout the boss battle, he wasn't there. And I wound up dying that time, and I respawned at the bonfire in Orlando, and Solaire was hostile, and immediately was attacking me. So I had to go ahead and kill him. So he's not going to be around for the rest of the game. And it was pretty much shortly after that these Black Phantom NPCs started popping up everywhere, so I don't know if I'm being Gravelorded. I thought more Black Phantoms came than I'm actually dealing with, but yeah, I've been having a lot of these Black Phantoms popping up, and they actually do wind up not being around anymore after I finish up with this boss battle. And I kind of thought that was weird too. So as you see there, I run past those giant guardians. I've got enough to deal with this boss fight here. So my goal here is to kill Ornstein first, which is the skinny guy, basically. I want to take out Dragon Slayer Ornstein first, because I actually need the Soul of Smough, because I need to make Smough's hammer for the rare weapons trophy. So I am going after Ornstein here, and it's pretty tough to isolate these two from one another. It's just really a tough boss battle. What I'm really trying to do here is use the pillars sort of as a buffer. Once again, get on the other side of the pillars and take a drink of my Estus flask and heal, so I don't stay locked onto them all the time, just really when I'm ready to do battle with them and when I'm at full health. So here I get an opportunity to hit Ornstein a couple more times. Smough winds up slamming his hammer down on me again, and so I've once again got to heal, and I do that by getting on the other side of these pillars. Now, as the boss battle progresses, Smough will continue to smash the pillars, but even when you've got just the little base of the pillar left, it still kind of works to use as a buffer zone between you and the bosses who are kind of constantly attacking. You've once again got to be careful if you're locked onto Smough when he does the fly in the air thing. That can cause some camera issues, and it can make it tough to dodge, much like it is with the Stray Demon, the Fire Sage Demon. So as you can see, we've got Ornstein knocked out here, and now Smough is slammed his hammer down on Ornstein and has kind of absorbed his power. And now he's imbued his gigantic hammer with lightning. And this is actually where the boss fight gets a little tougher, believe it or not. In that it's easier to kind of keep your distance from Smough while he's in this state. Since there's just one of them, it's easier to get back from him and heal and stuff like that, and it's a little easier to dodge the attacks, but the attacks do a lot more damage. And basically what the strategy is here is really just survive. I'm just trying to keep my distance, stay healed up, and basically look for golden opportunities right after he has attacked to launch a counterattack. And as you can see, I've finally gotten far enough away from him, and I've got my self healed back up, and I go in to attack, and I get hit immediately. So, you know, this is really a tough fight, and you know, if you have the option to do it, if you're playing online, and you don't really care who gets killed first, I would summon someone to help you out with this boss battle. And, you know, if it's somebody off your friends list or something like that, somebody you have somewhat of a relationship with and you can trust, you can send them a message and say, hey, I want to kill Ornstein first, or hey, I want to kill Smough first. Or if you're just, you know, naturally trusting that some random that you summon will, you know, adhere to the plan, and cooperate with what you're trying to do, that's fine as well. You can send them a message, but I don't want to put the time it takes to go through a whole playthrough in the game on the trust of a stranger. If I sent them a message and said, hey, I want to take out Ornstein first, and you know, they disregard my message and just go in and slaughter Smough, well, then I've got to replay the whole game again, you know, so it's really not worth it to me to take that risk. Anyway, as you can see here, we are still just trying to survive. I'm kind of stuck up in that corner, so I turn that to my advantage and get a couple hits in there. He jumps up in the air, and now when he slams down on his butt, he sprays lightning everywhere, and you need to get far back to avoid that area of effect attack, because he really does a lot of AoE damage, you know, all around him there. And he's going to do that attack quite a bit. Yeah, there it is again. And if you do get caught in the middle of that, it's going to do a lot of damage. I was rolling there, and you have a certain amount of kind of some invincibility whenever you are actually rolling, so I'm kind of turning that to my advantage also. See, we go in for a hit, he rises up in the air and slams down with his lightning AoE damage. We use the base of the pillar to kind of create a buffer zone in between the two of us so we can heal again. And, you know, if you kill Ornstein first. One advantage that you do have is Smough is a little bit slower. And, you know, on my next playthrough, I may do another video where we actually kill Smough first, so you guys can see what it's like fighting, you know, supercharged Ornstein rather than it is fighting supercharged Smough. See, right there, now I get a notice that disasters are gone after the defeat of the Gravelord servants, so that made me think, yeah, maybe I was getting Gravelorded, but it just went on for so long. I mean, almost 24 hours I had those Black Phantom NPCs there in my game. You see, we've ran out of Estus here, so we've actually had to start popping humanities to stay at full health. Which I always like to keep humanity equipped right next to my Estus flasks. That way, if I run out in a situation like this, I can just start popping humanities. Yeah, we missed that. Now he flies in the air, we get one last hit in on him, and that's going to be the end of the boss battle. Yes, the best thing I can tell you is just keep your distance and look for the best opportunities you can. If you like that video, like, comment, subscribe. More videos on the way soon. Have a good one, and keep on gaming hard.